Hello. Today we are going to do next week's spread in my journal. So if we kind of turn, this is the week that we're in right now. I haven't really filled everything out. This is my monthly setup that I did for October. I did not film it, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not, because I love how it turned out. Excuse me. So I drew out the calendar, and then all of these butterflies, those are just PET tapes from Journal Say. And then this week I used stickers from Sarah Lynn Arts, and I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the tabs here. But as I kind of pre-built the month, I put different tabs for the different days of the week. This is a kit that I'm going to happen to use in here, I think. This is Halloween week, so I grabbed this kit that I have been hoarding forever. And I'll figure out how to do all that. But for this one, we are going to use this one right here. And I have a printable kit from Amy Plans Things. Now, I printed this out just on regular paper. I have never purchased a printable before. And when I printed it, I have a whole bunch of different sizes in here. None of it is really formatted the way it's supposed to be. It was really supposed to be this, but like first time I printed it, it came out huge. I am honestly just going to mishmash it, really. What I kind of want to do is, so here I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a place for notes. So I want to decorate up here. First thing first though is I want to draw in all of the lines, so I kind of know where my deco, apparently I haven't used this pen yet, cool. Where all of the deco is going to go and not going to go. I have I got pencil marks all over this freaking thing as I planned it out earlier, since I do not know how to speed up videos, because I have yet tackled how to edit. That is on my 25 of 25 bucket list, is to learn how to edit, because I would like the quality of my videos to be just a smidge better, but it'll get there. I think this is my 62nd video since I started my channel at the beginning of July. So I'm not doing too bad, I suppose, from, you know, where I was. Let's make sure I'm kind of in frame there, I hope. How is everybody doing lately? Let's see, today is Tuesday the 1st. No, Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Oh my gosh, Karen. Because yesterday I dropped my guy off at the airport. I will pick him back up at the airport next Tuesday. He is off visiting the kiddo. She has they call it a fall break. So he went down a couple days early, and you know, kind of getting the lay of the land. I think I really like this one. So we're gonna take the scissors and just cut that out there. If I was at my office, I would have a paper cutter. But c'est la vie. We'll do this the hard way. I kind of wish I had bigger scissors. I feel like I'm holding this paper really weird. And apparently I'm really concentrating because I am not talking. Okay, let's see. For some reason I feel like I have to hold it weird. Maybe because it's just regular printer paper? I don't know. Anyway, so my guy will be back next Tuesday evening. And then he is home for 3 days, and then we go on vacation which after the last couple weeks I really need. I am not cutting this straight at all. So hopefully Deco will be my friend and I will be able to cover it up. Noise upstairs is my nephew. So I was just thinking of like right across. So let's see here. Okay, so if I cut right here. So yeah, the nephew is upstairs. So if you hear walking around, it is just him. He's chilling out while I'm filming. For dinner, we had tacos, which is one of his favorite things. He was very happy to have tacos. I don't think I've opened this one before. So just, don't tell anybody, but I just used my teeth to pop that open. And I probably shouldn't do this right on the notebook, but we're gonna live dangerously today. I don't know that it matters which way I go, so we're gonna put this here. Okay, cool. Now this one, be here to here. It came out really nicely that I have straight lines, except I did not even come close to cutting that straight. C'est la vie. So like I said, my guy is out of town, so I thought since it's kind of quiet, I better get some filming in. See, then when he gets back, we have 3 days. I don't like that. I don't like that because this line and this line, I think, should be matching. I had flipped it around because we had a dark start here and a dark start here, but this does match up better this way. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I thought, well, I better get some filming in while it is quiet. Now let's figure out what we're gonna do. I was kind of thinking I wanted some of these up here. Which ones? I really like that little apple stand. So let's see if I can find my cutting mat. Yay, look, I actually knew where it was. I'll break up the gyro cut and see if I can kind of cut around here. So as I've said probably twice already, when my guy gets back, we have 3 days and then we go on vacation. We're gonna go to Redmond, Oregon. We've been there before a couple times. His parents have a timeshare that we are going to take advantage of. It is just going to be the 2 of us. So a little R&R. After the last couple weeks at work, I really need the R&R, and apparently I did not. So cut hard enough down here. So let's see if I can find the lines and try to go back over them. So this past weekend, I don't know when this is going to go up, but this past weekend we went live with our new division at work, and knock on wood, it has gone pretty darn smooth. It, however, was working, kind of being in touch with work 24/7 all weekend. Okay, that's cute. I like that. And then I think I also want this, and this might be, we'll figure out what I'm going to do with it here in a moment. But the weekend was very long. It was being in contact with people 24/7 for the entire weekend, practically. At least that's what it felt like. And then I made the mistake on Saturday having an eye appointment first thing in the morning, and they had to dilate my eyes. Well, I had a meeting I had to be on a phone call for at 10. Oh, I really cut that crooked. Wowzer. I need more practice with the gyro cutter to be a little more steadier, but that's okay. We're gonna make this work. I may actually, let's try, probably be easier straight cut if I just cut it out with scissors. I could have fussy cut the others too, I suppose. Anyway, so I had 8:45 was check-in at the eye place, and I let the very lovely lady know who checked me in. I said, I don't recall how long an eye appointment actually takes, but I have an appointment at 10. It's a phone call that I really need to try to be on. If we can try to get me in and out, it would be appreciated. So, you know, they did all the things, and I told the, the doctor, and, you know, we go through the appointment, and she's like, hey, do you mind if I dilate your eyes? I'm like, yeah, no, sure. I'm like, no problem. I'm looking at the clock thinking, oh gosh, I'm going to have to sit here while, you know, they dilate, and, you know, still have to do all the other things. So we do that. She gets me dilated. I go and sit, and the lady who checked me in was such a sweetheart. She goes into the doctor and says, hey, don't forget that Karen is really trying to get out of here by 10 for a meeting. And the doctor's, oh yeah, that's right. Let's get her back in here and let's get her all, situated. They were so sweet. But with the dilating of my eyes, I wear glasses and I do not have sunglasses. Yes, my prescription does the, where it goes dark and that kind of thing. However, it doesn't go dark enough when you have your eyes dilated. I'm looking, I haven't really used this corner rounder just yet. Let me see. So let's play with this real quick. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, bummer. That did not work the way I wanted it to. I see. Well, since I just messed that up, let's see what this one does. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, well, let's finish rounding off these corners if I can get it in there. And the other side, we will just try to cover up somehow. So anyway, I got out to my car at 9:59. Was able to get in. It was a Teams meeting, no problem. However, I walked out in such a hurry, I did not get the kind of fake plasticky sunglasses that they can give you to put right here in, behind your glasses. So I am there in my car trying really hard to pay attention to the meeting, but also, I want this fall, but also like trying to protect my eyeballs because, oh, it hurt so bad. Oh my gosh. So I got done with the meeting. And then I realized, oh, crud, I told my oldest nephew that we would do lunch today at 10:30. So I am in basically another state. It's 30 minutes away. But I'm like, oh, crud. So I'm having a huge difficulty seeing because everything is so very bright because my eyes are dilated and I don't have sunglasses. By the time I get to him, I have a raging headache. Luckily, we were able to sit. I had stopped and got us lunch because he only had so much time and didn't have time to like meet me somewhere. Oh, I totally ripped that. So I stopped and got us lunch. He works across the street basically from an Arby's, so it was really easy to stop. Got Arby's, brought him lunch. We were able to sit in the shade, and I was able to kind of have my eyeballs readjust a little bit. But then I get home and I am on my computer all day. So the strain from having the dilation and then the strain from being on the computer all day, my head was killing me. I'm tempted to cut that out, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to set that there. Bring this back over. Oh, come on. I'm kind of thinking maybe there. Which one did I brutalize the most? I'm thinking something like that. And maybe like that. And something like that. I don't know, I kind of like it. Let's make it happen. Okay, so first let's start with this little guy. Oh, bugger. But with this, I can do this and it kind of just makes it go away. So we were going to stick that one under there, and I'm just going to, no. Yeah, like that. I don't want it off. There we go. Let's stick down fall. So Saturday, major eye strain. But I did make an appointment for next week to go back to the eye place, the optometrist, because I'm going to try contacts. I have not had contacts in a very long time, and I really want to wear sunglasses again. Yes, I know that I can get prescription sunglasses. However, I don't want to have a separate pair. I just want to be able to rely on, you know, if I'm going to have sunglasses, or if I'm going to have glasses, it's just going to be the glasses that I wear constantly. I don't want to have to switch them on and off. That's just kind of my preference. It's cute. Oops, I got glue all over myself. And then we're going to stick this. Man, I forgot how much fun playing with a glue stick is. Do I want it over or under? Let's go under. Okay, I know it's not the first week of fall, but that is kind of cute. Now I'm thinking, what am I going to use for the days of the week? I did just get some, but I don't know where they are, so let's dig into this pile here. I have to find a better storage solution here. One day. Okay, those are cute, but do I want that script? I may have to, because I think the rest of these are just dates. Yep. Okay. No, that's fine. So let's use that. Set that to the side. Oopsie. Okay. There's Monday. And Tuesday. There's Wednesday. And Thursday. I'm not really looking to see if I'm putting those on straight, honestly. I probably should be, but I think I can, ooh, I think I can pull them back up without too much fuss. There's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So also on Saturday, when I was getting my eyeballs checked, my boyfriend and nephew drove like, oh, I need dates, 5 hours away to go get a, new to us, definitely not new. Oh, those are so cute. I forgot I had those. A camper. Let's use those. Wait, do I have something that's already started? Probably. Those are too big. 6th through the 12th. Let's use those. So they drove a while and got a new to us camper. It needs some TLC, but really it's in pretty good shape, especially for what he paid for it. So my guy wants to do traveling. It has always been his thing. He just wants to travel. So the camper can give him a little more freedom. It just fits on the back of his truck, and away he can go after it. You know, it needs some TLC, but that will be his winter project, fixing up the inside of it. I think he's gonna gut it and kind of refurbish the inside, but he was very happy about that. They got home not too terribly late, but I was very happy to see them. And then Sunday I had again, it was all day work, so I asked them to be quiet, and they did. Luckily they were very very cognizant of the amount of noise they made, and you know, let me do my thing, which was great, and I appreciated it. And yeah, we had a pretty, besides having to work, we had a pretty chill Sunday. Oh gosh, I love this thing. Can I do more than one at a time? Yay, I can. I'm so very excited to have this. I just love the look of a rounded corner, and I wonder if I can. So I made these tabs myself. They're not, I don't think I can get it in there. No, that's okay. That is okay. I'm gonna try that one over again. Maybe a little more. Okay, cool. That is so cute. So I need to find my eraser. I just bought more. Oh, let's see if it's in here. Aha. Eraser. I love these because you can push out however much you want. And when you're done, it totally retracts. Clean up some of my little notes there where I wanted things. And then I gotta get some of that tape off there. Or not tape, but glue. Okay, well, this is my setup for next week. My desk is an absolute mess. And it's the first time I've tried to use a printable kit, and it actually turned out not too bad. I have to work on my cutting skills, I think, but overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I do have to figure out how I'm going to do something with the tabs to make them stand out. I wonder if I have some washi tape. Oh, obviously I have washi tape up the wazoo, but I don't know what I'd use to kind of tie it in. So more to come there, but here we go. That is using a printable kit from Amy Plans Things. I definitely need to learn how to print them more consistently and the correct sizes, but I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. Now I just have to figure out what I'm doing for this one. This is my vacation week. This one I am going to have deco here and deco here. I'm totally just kind of changing up kind of how they're situated. This is like this, so this particular week goes this way, which is kind of unusual, but aren't they cute? Okay, there we go. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.